Girl with a teddy bear at a runestone in Soderby, Bitkerka. The inscription reads, Sib and Jarv had the stone raised in memory of Torkel, their father. 1930. Remnants of the glorious Viking past are scattered throughout the countryside of Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. A runestone where it was found at Stora Dalby on Adelso Island. The inscription reads, May this stone stand in memory of Opper. 1917. Particularly in Sweden's Uppland province, there are thousands of stones carved with runic inscriptions dating from the Bronze Age up to modern times. Children aid an archaeological survey of a Stone Age settlement in Siritorp, Mjällby. 1912. Runestones were most commonly raised as memorials to deceased relatives and friends, but they were not burial markers. A man searches for artifacts at a Stone Age settlement at Kalbakan, Bigsiljum. 1922. Instead, they were often placed close to roads or other communication routes. People visit an archaeological dig at an Iron Age grave field at Hagabakan in Rumforsa. 1915. Runestones are the oldest existing original works of writing in Scandinavia. Men raise a runestone in Berga, Sarunda. The inscription reads, Sparting and Care and Gudmund and Scare and Nut raised this stone in memory of Ottrig, their father, who fell in Gud's retinue. 1930. Originally they were written in a script consisting of 24 characters, known as the Elder Futhark, Futhark being the sounds represented by the first 6 characters. Men move a runestone at Vantholmen in Hillshog on Faringso Island. The stone reads, Stenfist had the stone in memory of Bjorn, his brother, in memory of Bjorn and Arnfist. 1937. Beginning in the early 8th century, this writing system was replaced by a revised alphabet, known as the Younger Futhark, with just 16 characters. Elias Wesson and Harold Faith L. apply paint to the runes of a stone at Kungshulet. The stone reads, Alric, Sigrid's son, raised the stone in memory of his father Spjut, who had been in the west, broken down and fought in townships. He knew all the journey's fortresses. 1929. The main purpose of a runestone was to mark territory, to explain inheritance, to boast about constructions, to bring glory to dead kinsmen, and to tell of important events. A runestone next to a house in Harestad. The inscription reads, Gudmund made these monuments in memory of Ormur, his son. 1936. In some parts of Uppland, the runestones also appear to have functioned as social and economical markers. Boys with a prehistoric rock carving from the Bronze Age, c. 1800-500 BC, in Stora Herebro. 1924. Virtually all the runestones from the late Viking Age make use of the same formula. A fallen runestone at Korpbrunn in Geresta. The inscription reads, Sander raised the stone in memory of Jor, his kinsman. No one will bear a more able son. May Tor safeguard. 1899. The text tells in memory of whom the runestone is raised, who raised it, and often how the deceased and the one who raised the runestone are related to each other. Girls pose next to an inscribed rock near a farm in Uppland. The inscription reads, Kale had this rock slab cut in memory of his brother Tarv, and Mund in memory of his kinsman by marriage. 1934. Also, the inscription can tell the social status of the dead person, possible foreign voyage, place of death, and also a prayer. Gundel Hammer, daughter of photographer J.W. Hammer, poses with runestones at Stinkumla Church on the island of Gotland. One stone reads, Botmund and Botraven Gunvat, They raised the stone farm and sat in the south with the skins. And he met his end at Ulvshale, while the other reads, Botmond and Botrave and Gunvat they raised this stone, their father. May God and God's mother help his soul better than we could pray, 1923. Other, older stone inscriptions feature more cryptic shapes, lines and pictograms. A runestone at a farm in Tornby, Uppland. The inscription reads, Offigan Sigmar and Frobjorn they raised the stone in memory of Jorund, their father, Gunna's husbandman. Arnfist cut these runes. 1934. These photos from the Swedish National Heritage Board feature early 20th century Swedes excavating, restoring, and posing with these monoliths of bygone cultures. The Nivellsjo stone in Nibelholm. The inscription reads, Gunkel placed this stone in memory of Gunnar, his father, Rod's son. Helge laid him, his brother, in a stone coffin in Bath in England. 1944. Around 2,500 runestones still exist in Sweden today. A man stands with a runestone in Odensala. The stone reads, Ulv and Harbjörn and Nasbjörn and Haming had this stone raised in memory of Borgulf, their father. 1925. Children aid an archaeological survey of a Stone Age settlement in Siratorp, Mjällby. A prehistoric rock carving from the Bronze Age, c. 1800–500 BC, on a granite rock east of Evendstorp, Dalsland. 1931. 1912. Picture stones at a farmstead in Aingen Buttel on the island of Gotland. 1937. Photo credit, Swedish National Heritage Board. A man works on restoring a cracked runestone at Svejorna in Södra Ving. The inscription reads, Toll and Torni made these monuments in memory of Tor and Clacky, their sons. 1936.